I have a very important question I want to ask you. How do you spend your time when you're bored? I'm sorry, is that a rhetorical question due to the fact that you just watched 80 videos in the span of 30 minutes and the answer to what is boredom is irrelevant because without playing with filters or scrolling videos on your phone, life is void of meaning, happiness, or joy? Got it. All right, people, I need you to leave your logic at home because past this point, common sense is no longer allowed. You have been warned. All right, so where do we begin? A body cam footage that was recently released started off as what should have been a routine traffic stop due to a driver being pulled over for having an expired license plate sticker. And really quick, I don't have much comments to say about that particular driver. My assumption, that person was probably hungry. Maybe they wanted to make a quick run to McDonald's despite having an expired tag. Coppers got behind them, not their lucky day. Moving on. As the officer is steadily approaching the car that had just pulled over, out of the seemingly blue, as if someone wrote this shit a part of a sitcom, a Camaro runs into the back of the cop car, causing a two-way collision, hitting the other car that was just pulled over. All I wanted was to get some McDonald's, and not only did I get pulled over for an expired tag, but now I'm part of an accident. I'm never eating anything again. Now let's take a moment and ask ourselves why. That's the biggest question that I ever have with any and every topic. Why? Maybe a DUI. Maybe they didn't notice the parked cop car that just pulled over another car. Maybe they were bored? Well, it couldn't possibly be that one. I mean, that one doesn't even make any sense. It's not even rooted in reality. But then again, it's my fault for assuming that reality is supposed to make sense. I mean, some people pour milk before the damn cereal. So our 21st century genius gets out of his Camaro and looking lost in a daze, he says to the officer,
"What happened?"
"The next time my bills arrive in the mail, they're not getting a single penny out of me. In fact, I'm gonna send them an email. And when I send them that email and they open their inbox and they see my message, all they're gonna see inside of that message is, quote,
"What happened?"
all I did was keep all the lights on and run the water every day. What are you sending me this for?" Shocked and confused, the officer was trying to get some answers out of this individual and figure out what the hell happened, since that's the biggest question since the Big Bang Theory.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
What happened, dude?
I don't know, man. I've been drinking.
You been drinking?
Yeah, I've been drinking.
Okay.
And I took some weed pills.
Some weed pills?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you sure that was alcohol and weed pills? Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I know what that mixture does. But judging by his demeanor, I don't know, he seems pretty intact. I don't know, because at first glance, he doesn't seem drunk. And believe me, I've seen drunk. This guy is drunk.
Can I stand up? My head's getting like...
Just sit down, man. You just in a bad accident. I don't want you to get hurt. Okay? You wandering around out in that traffic, somebody gonna hit you.
Somebody gonna hit me. I got insurance. It ain't gonna cover that though.
Well, I don't know, but that's not what we're concerned about right now.
Okay, while I may not agree that he's drunk, he's definitely on some kind of drugs. Either that or somehow the car accident flipped his brain upside down. You see, people, this is the consequence of just shoving a tablet in a kid's face all their lives, because they grow up craving more excitement, like smashing their Camaro in the back of a cop's car. Otherwise, everything else is just boring to them.
I did that on purpose, sir.
Well, you hit me on purpose?
Yeah, I did.
Why is that?
I'm bored.
You're bored?
I'm bored.
So you ran in the back of me on purpose?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I hate cops, man.
Yeah? All right. We got an ambulance coming, okay?
All right.
All right.
They gonna take me home or I'm going?
I don't know. You ain't got no weapons on you, do you?
No, sir.
And there you have it. He also hates cops. At least he wasn't being hostile or resisting arrest. Maybe the weed pills were actually doing their job. All right, so two things. Number one, law enforcement are heroes. Look no further than the channel that this video came from. They deserve way more credit than the internet would have you believe at times. No, but seriously, being a cop is challenging as fuck. And of course, number two, if your license is expired, that McDonald's run you're thinking about making, hang it up. But no, seriously, I'm glad no one got hurt in this situation, and hopefully they figure out what's wrong with this guy, because nothing he says would even make sense to a 6-year-old. In fact, I'm 100% confident that you would rather be having a conversation with the 6-year-old.
What happened?
What happened? Your reckless driving is what happened. Hey, can you focus? And yet, I say all of this to say, I envy the single brain cell remaining in this individual's head. See, let me explain it in a way that makes total sense to the data analyst and rocket scientist out there. At times, the very fabric of my being is solely to identify logic from lunacy. But as you would imagine, that also comes with its barriers. Barriers that don't allow me to have reckless fun like our boy here, who seemed to crack the code to infinite boredom. Oh, how blissful it must be to completely total your Camaro, damage a cop car, hit another person's car in the process. I mean, your credit score is going to be down the shitter, but who cares? At least the boredom is completely gone. Now, if you ask me, I consider that a win. Anyways, I'm now bored. So I'm going to jump into my 2014 Toyota Corolla and drive it straight into a police department. I plan on catching the whole thing on camera, so it'd probably be in your best interest to stick around for the next video.
What happened?